RxJS-based state management is a simple way to control state. Last episode, we created a control to track HTTP load and effect using RxJS state management. Today, we create an HTTP interceptor and add few nuts and bolts. First, let's add the state class we learned to create an RxJS simple state management article. Find the link in the description below. The state service is not injectable. It looks like this: a class with an internal behavior subject and an observable. We add few methods to set and update state. Let's also copy the clone function from Lodash to use in our state. Then we create a state service for the loader. Name it loader.state.ts. We add an interface with any property. We will figure out the props later. In the loader component, inject loader state service and set the observable of Boolean to read from the state observable. Map it to the single property, which is a Boolean. So now we know our interface needs a Boolean property. In our component where we create buttons to test the effect, let's call the update state directly. First, we inject the state service in app component and we change the show and hide functions to update state with the true and false properties consecutively. Our component now receives no inputs. It simply listens to the loader state. When we refresh, we realize that we need to set initial state. There are two solutions for that. First, in the loader state service, in the constructor, we can set the initial state to false. Or, in the loader component itself, we can filter out the null values. I like the former because it eliminates any future mistakes. Let's make use of that. Let's create an HTTP interceptor function and inject the loader state there. Then we first update the state of the loader to show state. Then we pipe the handler to finalize operator in which we update state to false. Let's provide the function in our app module. This is the new way of providing a function with a module less in the standalone Angular mantra. In app component, we will mimic an HTTP call. Remove all previous testing buttons and create one button to call an HTTP URL. When we refresh, the loader bar disappears too fast. I use slowfi.es website to mimic a slow HTTP call. You should see the loading bar linger then disappear when HTTP is done. In the next episode, we will add multiple listeners to the loader state and learn how to filter them out according to source. Stay tuned.